Hi again, this is Joe again with another movie review, and so now I'm going to do another movie that's based on a very popular novel, and I just did one for Hannibal, and also did one for the Red Dragon movies. This time I'm going to be doing one of my favorite, and for some reason I overlooked this film, to now. It's the 1993 film, based on the I think 1990. Let me make sure when this movie book came out. Yeah, 1990 novel referring to a 1993 blockbuster film. I think the top line maker for '93. There's of course is Michael Crichton's Jurassic Park, which of course is definitely one of the better science fiction novels. This is what Michael Crichton was in the prime doing science fiction type novels. And this is like really the best book he's done. Uh, of course, the first book I read was a sequel to Jurassic Park, which is The Lost World, and then I went back and I read Jurassic Park, and of course I saw the movie. For those of you who don't know, who live in a barn someplace, who don't know Jurassic Park, this was definitely one of the best blockbuster films, and definitely one of the best dinosaur film there was, because special effects, which actually won practically all the technical awards at the Oscars the following year. Of course, the movie was directed by Steven Spielberg, and this one also has a great cast, and of course the music by John Williams. So sold this movie for me. Jurassic Park, of course, stars Sam Neill, Laura Dern, who was like the talking hottie in this film, along with Richard Ambrose, and of course, shoot, I forgot the guy's name. Who in the Fly, who played Ian Malcolm. I remember the character's name. And of course, Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum played Ian Malcolm, so almost every scene he was in. Samuel L. Jackson, who was in almost every other movie in the 90s, especially in the early 90s. And of course, for all you Seinfeld fans out there, you'll see Wayne Knight, who of course will play Newman in Seinfeld, playing really he was the real villain in Jurassic Park. For those of you who don't know, Richard Ambrose, who of course who plays John Hammond in the film, runs a company called Engine, and he decides to rent or he bought an island, or at least an island off the coast of Costa Rica, and he made this whole island, and he decided to clone dinosaurs. Anything from Velociraptor, which was on the basis because the Raptors was so popular in Jurassic Park, and eventually became a name a couple of years later, name of an NBA basketball team, the Raptors, the Toronto Raptors. And of course, he asked Sam Neill, who played Alan Grant, and his girlfriend, when Laura Dern played Dr. Sadler, go to Jurassic Park and to sign off on it. The reason why is because in the opening premise of the film, one of the workers gets eaten by one of the velociraptors and killed by one of the raptors. So to get the lawyers and the insurance off his back, he wants people to sign, experts in the field of dinosaurs and dinosaur fossils to sign off on it. Figure if they sign off on the park, they will be okay with the to release the insurance or keep the insurance going. And so of course they got there. Of course everything runs into hell. That's because of what Wayne Knight did, and it wasn't really. I mean, we did have that scene where Wayne Knight got character played by Thomas Nedry, who was a computer expert, He says, okay, I'm going to turn off all the security systems for about 20 minutes. I go into the lab, take out the embryos of the dinosaur embryos, and I can get to the boat and get like about $2 million for all the embryos of all the dinosaur breeds and give it to this rival company. And of course, he gets, well, in the film he gets lost and gets attacked by one of the dinosaurs. So of course he doesn't get off, and because he never got back to the lab because he got attacked, all the dinosaurs started running amok. And of course the main character, Alan Grant, and John Hammond's two grandkids get stuck in the park, and they are running from one end of the park to the main visitor center. They figure it'd be safe and get out that way. But since all the citizens were down, the phones were down, the security was down, they had to run. They had to try and escape from the dinosaurs, and that's practically what the rest of the movie was. So and try and get the citizens back up and running. But the difference between that, of course, one thing that drives me nuts is if a movie is based on a novel, if a movie follows the book, or pretty much follows the book, it'll be a much better movie, in my opinion. But not in Jurassic Park, because there was not that many kills in the novel compared to in the film. And of course, the one of the big kills was they remember it was in the book, on the main kill was in the book, but that John Hammond does get killed in the novel. It's spoiling it for you, for those of you who never read the novel or only know Jurassic Park from the movie. But John Hammond does get killed in the film, and I think the only other one that was killed was the Samuel Jackson character. I think he does get killed in the novel, and if I remember right, it's been a long time since I read the novel. But if I have it right, I believe that Samuel Jackson's character does die in the novel as well as in the movie. But everyone else who was killed in the movie, like the lawyer, who was the first real person that gets killed in the film by the T-Rex, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, who was the first real kill, or first real person that the dinosaurs eat in the film. And when I went to see the movie, when he gets killed, everyone went, yay, because the lawyer got killed by the dinosaur. It was kind of disturbing that whole, because they got the biggest cheer. But of course, actually the one that got the dinosaur that got the biggest build-up was of course the T-Rex, which you don't see until like probably an hour into the movie. You don't see the Tyrannosaurus Rex until like an hour into it. When the people was stuck in the cars, the two kids and the lawyer was stuck in one of these motorized cars, and Alan Grant and Ian Malcolm were in the other car, and that's when the T-Rex shows up, and which was kind of scary and kind of builds up the tension, and Spielberg did a fine job with the T-Rex scene. And of course, when Dr. Sandler, played by Laura Dern, comes out with the gamesman and games hunter there, and we found Alan Grant and Ian Malcolm and the rescuers trying to take him back, and here goes the T-Rex chasing him, which was also a great sequence, great scene. Of course, when Jeff Goldblum says, "Let's go faster," they use the "Let's go faster" line in the movie Independence Day, which I mentioned in my Independence Day review, but they kept looping it. Jeff Goldblum only said it once. In Independence Day, they kept looping, "Let's go faster, let's go faster, let's go faster." And in Independence Day, he only said it once in Jurassic Park. Now, the film, I was the only one in my family that actually excuse me, I was the only one in my family that actually liked this movie, because of the special effects, how realistic the dinosaurs looked, even though it was all CGI, but they looked extremely realistic. Because I do remember back in the 80s there was another dinosaur movie, I think it was called Baby, I believe it was, and it starred William Cash from the Greatest American Hero television series. That was about the only, except for those, for that movie, but you can tell the dinosaur was fake. But the only time you ever saw real dinosaurs in an actual movie was maybe in King Kong, but you don't know stop motion animation in King Kong until when you saw the dinosaurs. But in Jurassic Park, they were extremely realistic, and I think, to me, in my opinion, this was like the last real big blockbuster film that Steven Spielberg made of any quality. They came out during the summer anyway. All the other films like Schindler's List or Saving Private Ryan, or even his last movie he came out, which was War Horse, which I never. A lot of films. Well, Schindler's List I did a review of, but all the other ones I haven't. But this is the last real big summer blockbuster he did that was really good. He only did the sequel, Lost World, Jurassic Park. Who knows, maybe eventually I get to that. But I haven't, I'm talking about a real good summer blockbuster film, and this one wiped every other movie out for that summer in the box office. But for me, I did enjoy the movie, and I still enjoy if it's ever on TV, if I happen to pop in the video for it. I still enjoy, especially Jeff Goldblum's performance. And I also liked there's one particular line where they were hiding in a bunker, and John Hammond was giving Laura Dern instructions to get to the power shed. And John Hammond says, "Hey, every time when there's a amusement park open, always have problems. Like when Disneyland opened in 1955, some of the rides didn't work. They weren't even working. Most of the rides didn't even work." And Jeff Goldblum says, "Yeah, but the Pirates Caribbean ride breaks down. The pirates don't need the tourists." And of course, like I said, Jeff Goldblum had the best lines in the film. One of the best lines was when he's in the car and it breaks down, and he didn't see the Tyrannosaurus Rex, he didn't see the raptors, he didn't see anything. So he goes up to the camera like this, knocks on the camera and says, "Hello, you're all planning on having dinosaurs on your dinosaur tour, right?" Hello? He goes, "Hello." Like that, trying to say that's hello. To me, he stole this movie. And I think from this point on, he did, I think, 3 movies. He came out during the summer, became huge blockbusters. After this one, he did, of course, he did Independence Day, and of course, in the very next May '97, Lost World Jurassic Park came out. So he did like 3 big movie blockbusters, summer blockbusters in a row. And of course, he had, Will Smith took over them after that. So because he was in Independence Day, he was in Men in Black films, but of course he doesn't do that anymore. Will Smith anyway. It was some of the July 4th blockbusters. Another review of Jurassic Park, or as Mad Magazine called this movie, Jurassic Park. Because everybody got eaten in this, but as if you never read the novel, please read the novel, and you then watch the movie afterwards, and you see there were a lot of change. Not as many changes as in Lost World. In Lost World, there was a shitload of changes, but not too much in Jurassic Park. When there were, like I said earlier, there's not that many people that kill in this thing. Let me review Jurassic Park. Please like the video, please read it. Feel free to comment on. Please subscribe to my channel, and please link the movie onto your Facebook pages. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.